All right, man. We all heard yesterday before WBC canceled. Excuse me, before Hassan Rahman and Jake Paul got canceled, but the WBC was going to rank the winner between Jake Paul and Hassan Rahman. And I believe they was going to get ranked, I guess, at Bridgerweight, possibly cruiserweight, but I think it was either Bridgerweight or cruiserweight. They didn't specify that they was going to rank them. Now I heard through the grapevine that person real close to that situation, real close, said it was the plan is for Showtime to lure Canelo Alvarez back with a Jake Paul fight. All right, so they are working on trying to line up Jake Paul and Canelo Alvarez. Now, I heard this from two different sources. You know what I'm saying? Um, two completely different sources saying that they want to do that. And I got another video coming that's gonna blow some people's minds too. So you pay attention. I'm recording these ahead of time. So this will go up on Monday, right? So what? Bill Russell passed? Wow. Wow. You know, but um, but like I said before, I heard that's the plan. That's the plan. That's the plan. They want to do Jake Paul and Canelo Alvarez on Showtime. Um, so that's why they was going to rank Jake Paul. That's why they wanted to rank Jake Paul. Therefore, they can justify him fighting Canelo, and that's a lot of money. And I think most people put one and one together about that. I think most people put one and one together. So he said blank. They say they are moving him right to line him up against Canelo. So they moving. They line. Okay, say all that, but they moving him to fight Canelo Alvarez, and and possibly they can lure Canelo Alvarez over there with another MMA fight. And what they trying to do is get Canelo to line the scrub against Errol Spence. They trying to get Canelo scrub against David Benavidez, and they try to square him up against Jermall Charlo. So that's why they was going to rank him in the WBC, because they wanted to line him up. They wanted to line him up with Canelo, and that's the end game. He is bigger than Canelo. People gonna see the height, the physical size difference, and all that type of stuff. Now, I don't know what the weight gonna be, but I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be somewhere closer to cruiserweight or bridgerweight. That's just my rational thinking about it. So it's probably gonna be somewhere closer to cruiserweight or bridgerweight. And the rumor was that was going around social media. It's just a rumor that they wanted Hassan Rahman to take a dive. He wouldn't take a dive. You see, Logan Paul didn't got out the business since Floyd Mayweather ain't pay him. He didn't got out the business and went to the WWE and started cashing real checks. You notice how Canelo said he didn't respect him. He didn't respect. You notice how he said he didn't respect Jake Paul and he changed his mind. Come on. One thing I say about Floyd, he is an innovator. First nigga fighting YouTubers and other athletes now. In this generation, now everybody else gonna do it, and Canelo gonna follow suit. And it's gonna be an event. They're gonna find somebody else to get in there with Jake Paul. He gonna beat. They're gonna lay down, whatever you want to say, allegedly take a dive. They're gonna line him up versus Canelo. Canelo gonna line him up and take his head off. Exactly what's gonna happen. Canelo gonna do it because it's money into it. You notice how he changed. He changed his tune about Jake Paul. First, I don't respect this, and I don't respect him. I don't do this. I don't do that, and I don't. And then it was, he changed his tune. And that's how they want to lure Canelo back to Showtime. But, he still ain't going to want to fight the people that he wants them to fight. He already told him that. Canelo want to keep his flexibility. Canelo want to fight who he want to fight and what stipulations he want to put on there. And the WBC in on this tomfoolery. They in on it. They are in on it. You know, all we gonna do is say, "Oh hell no, this messed up, bruh." But ain't nobody gonna really do nothing because who govern the sanction belt bodies? Nobody. You know, you know, So they can do what they want to do. People gonna be shocked. We gonna move on to the next fight, the next issue. You know, so who gonna stop them? Who gonna stop them? They want to rank Willie Lump. They can do it. So if he fight Canelo Alvarez, people still gonna buy it. But Jake Paul, they said that fight got canceled. Seeing Rockman because they wasn't moving no tickets, or seeing Rockman wasn't taking a dive. So I mean, it is what it is. But of course, I think everybody figured that out when they said it was gonna rank Jake Paul. They was lining them up for Canelo. Because how many other fights have had a WBC sanction of Hakeem Rahman? I mean, has he ever even been ranked? Come on. Has he ever been ranked? Come on. There's what it is. But people can bitch and complain. A lot of times in boxing, we bitch and complain, but we still turn around and watch the fights. We still turn around and watch the fights. We still, even if we stream and we turn around and talk about it, we still talking about it. Think about that for a minute. Even when we stream the fights, we turn around and talk about it. Excuse me, that's still good publicity. That's still great publicity. Still great publicity. Tremendous publicity. But it is what it is. But I was told that they lining this. This is what they lining up to get Canelo to come back over there and fight some of their PBC fighters. But if Canelo don't, after he lost to after he lost to Dimitri Bivol, I don't think he want to fight David Benavidez. I don't think he want to fight them type of dudes. I don't think so. Come on. Canelo gonna be even more. Canelo gonna even be more cautious. So of course, and then also I heard you could see him. They can also offer him an MMA fighter, which I don't know if Dana White gonna lend out Kareem Usman or maybe get in there with Chris Cyborg. I say that jokingly. Somebody take it literal. But they say this joint gonna jump like a car battery, boy. They said it's gonna happen. So it is what it is. He gonna just finesse them, take their bag, and run back to the zone and do what he want to do. He gonna have them by the balls. We're gonna give his money straight up front to fight them. He don't want to fight them. Straight up and down. So I mean, and people still gonna support it. And Jake Paul numbers, from what I heard, his numbers ain't even that good to be doing all this. But like Ishay Smith say on Twitter, he said the boxing industry is fiending so bad for a white champion that they literally trying to manufacture one, artificially manufacture one. Literally. They're literally trying to artificially manufacture one. Literally. So, I mean, it is what it is. They can't find a white champion and dig around, in the amateurs and dig around the world, because they feel like they got to keep up with they feel like they got to keep up with the UFC. They gonna find one, and they trying to make Jake Paul the new white hope, and that's what it is. They trying to make Jake Paul the new white hope. But it don't matter. They gonna cash him out versus Canelo. He gonna get hurt real bad. Let's Canelo just play with him. And that's funny how Canelo changed his tune all of a sudden. But they're using Jake Paul as bait to get Canelo to come back to Showtime. There you have it. They use him as bait to get him to come back to Showtime. And that's what the deal is. And that's what the deal is. They're using the man as bait. But if Canelo don't want to simply fight David Benavidez and Jamal Charlo, he not going to do it. So I don't really understand, keep pursuing them. Maybe they going to come with a better offer this time. But that's all I got for y'all. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop video. Finance, you want to support the channel? Cash App, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit my link tree. Find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, the whole nine. First link in the description. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Check the Barbecue Room playlist. Peace.